Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a subscriber, thanks for the subscription. If you're not, please do subscribe and hit the like button. Let's check out what's in this box. All right, this is On The Rocks crystal clear ice maker for spheres and cubes, 2-inch spheres and cubes. It's designed and made in Pittsburgh, and it's for the crystal clear ice. So as you guys know, with slow freezing, I mean, you can just use ordinary water and slow freeze it. It makes these crystal clear ice cubes, which are better for your drinks because they keep the drink chilled for a longer time. It takes time for it to melt, so it doesn't dilute your drinks. And plus, unlike ordinary ice, it doesn't have any impurities or smell that would cause problems or affect the taste of your drink. So it's all because of the slow freezing process, where any of the impurities, the air, it's pushed down, and the ice that is on top, it's crystal clear, right? So let's open this. So that's the silicone mold. Oh, looks good quality. I've used a couple of other silicone molds, but they seem to be very flimsy. This looks very good quality. So a mold for 5 spheres. And that is the freezing box, which allows for the slow freezing process. So these typically take like 18 to 24 hours for the ice to freeze. I must say, the quality seems really good. So this is not like some cheap styrofoam and some cheap silicone material that has been put together. So this is the holder wherein you fill in the warm water. So actually you begin with warm water and you just immerse the mold. So these are for the 6 cubes, 2-inch cubes. So what happens is the water starts chilling, and over a period of time, all the air bubbles and the impurities settle down, leaving with clear ice on top. So yeah, I'll quickly wash this, fill it up with warm water. All right, I filled it up with warm water, and now I'm putting it into the foam housing. Again, very simple. Fill up this clear container with water, with almost leaving a 1-inch until the top, and then lower in the mold for the spheres, and just put it into this foam housing and set it in the freezer. All right, so let's take this out after 24 hours and look at the results. See you in 24 hours.
24 hours later.
All right, so it's been a little over 24 hours since I had set this into the freezer. Let's open this out and see how. So I started off with the spheres. Let's see how the spherical clear ice has come out. So all I have to do, I think, is run some hot or warm water on the side so that this comes out. Actually, it came out just as is. So as you can see, all the air gets pushed down. So this is all cloudy, and whatever is inside the mold on top over here should be clear. So I'll run some water over here so that this gets cleared out, and I'm able to take out this mold over here. All right, let me do that, and I'll show you the spherical clear ice that comes out of this. I just set it out for a few minutes and washed the side with not ran some warm water on the sides, and this is how it comes out. So you see the ice, all the air, the bubbles has settled down. This is the slow freeze process, so that this whatever is there in the mold is going to be crystal clear. So now what I'll have to do is I'll have to slightly separate this out using like a butter knife, I guess, and then I can open this mold on top and see this spherical clear ice. So let me do that. So I did use a butter knife. It separates out quite easily, and there you have it, the clear ice spheres. All right, let's go, buddy. There we go. Looks pretty clear. Let me just rinse it a little bit so that all these sharp edges go off and it's a nice sphere. There you go. You just heard me rinse it with water, and that's the clear ice. The sphere is really good. If I put it in the glass, you can hardly see it. So that is the sphere. Let me now use this mold to get the cubes done. And then we can take a final reveal look of the clear ice spheres and cubes made by OnTheRocks. Right, so time to set it back into the freezer, this time with a different mold for the spheres, for the cubes. All right, I've set the cubes this time. I'm gonna set this in the freezer for 24 hours and we'll see the end result.
24 hours later.
Time for the cubes on the rocks. And here you can see the crystal clear ice cubes. I'll let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then I'll take it out of this container, run some warm water on the side, and it should be fairly easy to separate this silicone mold and take out the cubes. All right, this was sitting out for around a couple of minutes. It comes out quite easily from this container. Now this has to be taken out, and for that I'll have to just run some warm water so that the ice separates, and this will just come out, the silicone mold. I'll do just that now. But you can already see how clear the ice is. You can see the bottom of the silicone mold where they have all those perforations. You can actually see through it. It's really clear. Actually, even this is coming out pretty easily. I didn't even have to run any water. Yeah, just have to be careful. The ice can be a bit sharp. So really, I didn't even have to run any water. The mold is separating by itself. So let me take it out. You can see it separates out very easily. So these are the ice cubes. Again, you can see all the air bubbles have settled down, and it's got solidified over there, so that the top, this will be clear. Right, so this portion has to separate out. I'll just use a butter knife to just run it all along, and the mold should separate. Let me do just that. There we go. That's separated out. And here are the ice cubes. Just got a plate over here. Let me try to get it out. Just twisting the mold, and there's the first clear ice. Look at that. Absolutely clear.
Nice.
Let me get the others out. I must say this mold is pretty good. The ice separates out with very little effort. Just slips out. Good quality stuff. Yeah, the only complaint is each time you can just make 6 cubes. So if you're having a party, you'll have to start making these ice a few days in advance so that everyone gets to have it. But there you go. Very, very clear ice. Look at that. This is perfect. Now all I need is some good glasses and my favorite drink, and I'll be all set. So what I've done is each time I make these ice cubes, I just use a Ziploc so that I can collect them. And that way, whenever you have a party, you don't run out of these. And these last pretty long. Since they are slow frozen, they don't melt very quickly. This has the sphere in it. Look at that. And this is the cube. Crystal clear ice. Now for my favorite drink. There we go. I mean, this is just wonderful. You can't even see the ice over there. It's right there. It's clear. So that is the cube, and this is the sphere. Cheers, you guys. See you in the next episode.